please, don't go. I know I'm only a woman, but I have to tell you what just happened to me, a Samaritan. I know as a woman, you only value me as a possession, but please listen. I went to the well in the middle of the day like I always do. I cannot go at the best time. Those other women, they're so mean. They laugh at me. Sometimes they even strike at me, and I can't get any water. So I have to go in the middle of the day when it's very hot, and no one else is there. It's so hot, and I feel so alone. Well, this time, when I arrived, there was a Jewish man sitting there. I brought up the bucket, I put some water in my pot, and then he asked me for a drink. I was shocked. I said, how is it that you, a Jew, asked me, a Samaritan woman, for a drink? And then he said something very strange. He said, if you know who I am, you would ask me for the living water. This is Jacob's well, I said. Our father Jacob gave this to us. It's very deep. Where do you get this living water? You don't have a bucket. You don't even have a pot. And then he said, the water you get from this well will only make you thirst again. But the water I give you, you will never thirst, and you will have everlasting life. Dear man, I said, where can I get this living water so that I don't have to go to the well twice a day, once when it's very hot, and again late at night, and I can avoid the taunt of those women. And then he started to tell me about my life, about my 5 husbands, and the man I live with now, who's not even my husband. And I told him how hard it is to be a woman, and to be of no value, and that even though I have a man in my life, I still feel so alone. And he kept telling me about my life. I thought he must be a prophet. I gave him a drink of water, and I asked him about worship. I said, are we to worship in Jerusalem or at the Samaritans' holy mountain? And he said to me that true worshipers worship the Father in spirit and in truth. Well, I said, when the Messiah comes, he will tell us all these things, and even about true worship. And then he said, I am he. Then I knew this was Jesus, the Messiah. I was so excited. I left my pot at the well, and I ran to town as fast as I could to tell everyone the news. I didn't know, I couldn't believe it. I wasn't sure they would believe me. Everyone, go quickly. The Messiah is at the well. Please, go quick. And because of me, they all went. Men, women, even children. And Jesus stayed for 2 days and brought us all to the one true God. I'm so happy I found the living water. I'm not alone anymore.